Welcome back to Craig's Custom Cooking. Tonight I'm going to make lamb chops for supper. So let me show you the process. Alright, I'm going to show you how I cut my lamb chops. I've already got two of them cut up here. The end one's always a lot thicker. I always lay it face down and I go in between the bones. This way I can see where the bones are. Most of the time you can get through them. There we go. There's another lamb chop. The hardest part is getting through the bones. There we go. Sometimes you just have to wiggle your knife around. Now, as you can tell, these are not Frenched. The meat goes clear up to the end. That's the way I ordered them. So let me get the rest of these cut up and I'll bring you back. All right, so I got 9 lamb chops here. Like I said, the first one's thicker. These last two, they're thinner. But all the center ones are the same exact size. So now I'm just going to take these, put them in my bowl. I'm going to set that aside for right now. Let me wipe off my Ninja blender. I have parsley. I have 6 cloves of garlic and 3 red peppers that I got out of the garden. I'm going to put all this in my blender. And I'm going to blend it up. I may have to add a little bit of olive oil. Just depends how dry it is. So let me turn my microphone off until I blend it. All right, I have it all blended up real good. So I'm going to bring my lamb chops over again. Now, to this pan, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt. That's kosher salt. 1 tablespoon of oregano. 1 tablespoon of onion powder, or half a teaspoon of onion powder. Sorry, I'm trying to read and work at the same time. 2 tablespoons of thyme. This is my paprika. Let me see where that is on the list. This is a half a tablespoon of smoked paprika, and then 1 tablespoon of rosemary. Now, to that, we're going to take our parsley, garlic, and pepper mix, and we're going to put that in the pan. Try to get all the good stuff out you can. All right, now to this, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil over the top. That's going to give me the lubricant I need for everything to stick together. So let me get a pair of gloves. All right, now I'm just going to get in here and I'm going to mix all my lamb chops around and get all this good stuff on top of my lamb chops. You can see they're all coated. They all have a good amount of the spices, and the pepper, garlic, all the good stuff is on them. So now I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, let them set for about 4.5 hours. Then I'm going to brown them in a cast iron frying pan, and I'm going to put the frying pan in the oven. But it depends on, I like ours to be rare to medium rare. So it just depends how much they get done in the pan. But we'll see that when it's done. So I'll bring you back. All right, I got about 4 or 5 tablespoons of olive oil in my cast iron pan. Make sure the whole bottom is covered. I'm going to let it come up to heat. Now I'm going to take my lamb chops. I'm going to arrange them in the pan. These are going to cook for about 2 minutes per side. I hope I can get them all in here. I got 2 small ones left. I'll cook them up later. I'll set the timer for 2 minutes. All right, my timer just went off. I'm going to check them. Looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to do this side for 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to probe the thickest one just to see what the temperature is inside right now. 90, that's 100 degrees right now. These thinner ones, about 82. You'd think the thinner one would be, it's 89. That's the thinnest one, that's 110. 124. Check this thick one again. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in the oven. I'll flip one more time. There's my timer. We're getting a beautiful golden color to them. You guys have seen me cook lamb chops before, but I like to do them different each time, just for variety. I never cook lamb chops basically the same twice. All right, I'm going to turn off my burner. I'm going to put my pan protector on. I'm going to set these in a 400-degree oven for 5 minutes. And I'll bring you back. All right, my timer's about to go off. There we are. Take them out of the oven and probe them. They're done. 142 degrees. That one's 160. That one's 185. This is the thickest one. It's 162. So they're completely done. I'll see you at the table. All right, everybody, welcome to our table. And these are the lamb chops that I made. Wow. I fried them in the pan first, then I put them in the oven for 5 minutes.
I feel like in the restaurant.
I hope it tastes that way.
It looks so great and smell very good too.
So what are you going to try first? Very good. You pick. Why do you always pick the smallest one?
Because there's not so much fat there.
You can cut the fat off.
Thank you.
I'm going to pick this big one.
The big one was more fat?
No, I don't think. These have more fat. Yes, Rambo, you'll get. You're gonna get a bone, but it's got a core. As you can see, it's perfectly done inside. It's like a medium to a medium, or a rare to a medium rare.
Yeah, it's pink inside.
Yeah.
It looks great.
That's what you want. I mean, you can eat it any way you want, but lamb's mostly the best when it's rare to medium rare.
So good. How long did you marinate it?
4.5 hours.
Wow. I never have this kind of seasoning before. What did you put?
Now you're testing me.
It's very good.
There's rosemary, thyme, oregano, pepper, salt, rosemary, olive oil. I can't think of the rest right now. I'd have to look at the recipe.
So good. Did you put soy sauce?
No.
No. Where did this brown sauce come from?
This is from them frying in the pan. This is just olive oil.
Wow.
And I put olive oil on them when I marinated them.
It covered all the gamey flavor of the lamb. Wow, I love it. You guys need to try this recipe. It's so good. That will be one of your signature dish.
Apparently I'm going to have a lot of signature dishes.
This is one of yours?
No, I got the recipe. I didn't create it myself.
But you learned it and then you mastered it.
I generally like the fat, but this one is a lot of fat on the top, so I'm going to steer away from that. I'll give that to my dog.
Very good.
It is. Like I said, I never make lamb the same. Ever.
You always have a new idea.
Because we love lamb chops. So.
And lamb is very good to women. It's a very good source of, how do you say that, iron supplement.
All right, everybody, we're going to finish up our meal. If you like our channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell for future notifications. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Got to try this recipe. It's awesome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.